Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are watching, you are tuned in to yet another episode of the Mind Your Business with the Architect Show. We are here just to celebrate your business. We make it our business to celebrate your business. The Mind Your Business with the Architect Show is an offspring of the 3,000 membered group called Jack's Entrepreneurs and Leaders. And Jack's Entrepreneurs and Leaders is a program up underneath the Blue Skies Foundation Blue Skies Foundation organization, and they just aim to provide effective networking, workshops, and seminars by providing resources, tools, exposure, and advice to each of its members. Their motto is if serving is beneath you, then leading is beyond you. And before we get going, you know how we do it. We are going to go ahead and pay a couple of bills and get the sponsors started. So the first sponsor that's up is Blue Skies Foundation. Blue Skies Foundation is the home of authors in art, survivors unite, and Jack's entrepreneurs and leaders. And their motto is "There's always blue skies ahead." Up next, we have TK Overby Business Consulting. Get your websites, graphics, and business coaching all in one spot. They believe in building your brand, serving your business. Just ask for Tiffany. The number is 904 712 9707, and their website is tkoverbyconsulting.com. Up next, we have Cupcake Connections Bakery and Decor. 904-874-5101 is their phone number. If you want the best desserts in a one shop party stop, then give them a call. Ask for the Cupcake Lady. They have linen rental, decor, and centerpieces. Again, the number is 904-874-5101. And last but not least, we have Majestic Event Complex. This is an event center with options to add decor, DJing services, desserts, and photography. They have wedding planning services, and this is a performance and event venue. Give them a call. The number is 904 299 5111. So, if you are just tuning in, you are tuned into another episode of the Mind Your Business with the Architect Show, where we make it our business to celebrate your business. So before we get going, like I do want to at least mention who we have in the building with us on tonight, and we can't be more excited. We have the one and only, the phenomenal Miss Ladreeka, the Cupcake Lady Atwater, owner of Cupcake Connections Bakery and Decor, and also the Majestic Event Complex. So she'll be joining us in just a few moments. But before we get to her, let's go ahead and just name a couple of events that we have coming up. The first event that we have coming up is the One Stop Pop Up Shop Holiday Edition. We just did one this past Saturday out of the Regency Mall, and it was crazy, crazy, crazy successful. And now we're doing an additional one. It's going to be the holiday edition of it. This is going to be at the One Bridge Connect. This is going to happen on Saturday, December the 12th from 1 to 5 p.m. Is going down in the Regency Mall. The address is 9501 Arlington Expressway, Jacksonville, Florida 32225. We are gathering just to give business owners another opportunity to thrive during these COVID seasons, and allow everyone to get their last minute holiday gifts shopping out of the way. So we're going to have DJ services. A DJ is going to be on site as usual. We have 25 different vendors that are going to be in the building. There's going to be a giveaway that's happening every hour or every half hour, actually. Last minute holiday shopping and food and all of the things that you guys were privy to when you came to it this past Saturday. The last one that we did was super phenomenal. It blew all of our minds. And I cannot wait until the next one. I want to stop and just say hello to Miss Valerie and Autumn. Thanks for tuning in on tonight. And then the next event that we have coming up is the uh, Christmas extravaganza that we're going to do. This is the Christmas giveaway 2020. It's going down Wednesday, December the 16th. It's going to be at the Hilltop Restaurant. The address is 2030 Wells Road, and the purpose of this is just to give back to 50 children that are in need for this holiday season. We are not just giving away gifts, but we're actually going to give them an experience that they will never forget. We have comedian Jen Weeks from 107.9 as our MC for the evening. We have live performances of Christmas carols sang by Antoine A.O. Overby and also Timothy O'Berry, and performances by Shaniqua's Dazzling Dials. You want to be in the building for this. We're expecting Santa Claus and his elves to be on location as well. Again, that is December the 16th at the Hilltop Restaurant, 2030 Wells Road. And last but not least, we have Authors and Art Dancers Edition Part 2. The last time we did the Dancers Edition, it totally swept everybody off of their feet, and it surprised everybody, even myself. We are coming back after a year of hiatus thanks to COVID, but we are coming back with the vengeance. We have Mr. Sammy out of Atlanta. He's going to be our MC for the evening. We have performances by Jam Nation and Dallas Star and Shaniqua's Dazzling Dolls. They're going to be in the building on that evening as well. We can't wait for that because that's going to be, I promise you, it's going to be something that you want to be in attendance for. All righty, so now that all of that is out of the way, we are now about to interview this spectacular lady, the one and the only. She's been in business for over 28 years, and I don't care what nobody has to say. Anytime you've been in business for that long, you got to be doing something right. So at this time, let's welcome Miss Ladreeka, the Cupcake Lady Atwater, to the Mind Your Business with the Architect show.
Hey y'all.
Hey. Yeah, there you go.
I got it. I'm here. Hey y'all.
How are you?
I am well.
Good.
Well.
I know that you're busy.
Yep.
So I wanted to start off by just saying thank you for making your time and
thank you for
making.
inviting me. I'm so excited.
Man, this is something that we've been doing
good.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, for a minute. But of course we couldn't do it without
I sure appreciate
getting
you.
you your own spotlight.
I sure appreciate you.
I bet you do.
I do.
With your silly self.
I do. I wanted to be on TV. I was like, oh, I want to be on TV.
So I'm really excited about this interview because not only is this a really good thriving business in our community, this also is my friend. This is a crazy nut, but I love every minute, every piece of it. So before we get going, I always ask if you could just give everybody, like, tell the people who Ladreeka, not the Cupcake Lady, give somebody. Yeah, well, because we're gonna get into the Cupcake Lady.
Okay.
Outside of the Cupcake Lady, just tell the people a little bit about Ladreeka. That was funny.
Because I'm trying to see how do you separate that.
If you need to intertwine the two, that's fine too.
I don't know. 2 kids. I go to church.
Uh-huh.
I work a lot. It's hard to separate the two as much as I would like to. I work hard. I travel. I sleep every now and then. But I do believe in supporting businesses. So when I am off, I try to engage and go to other events and help other small businesses by supporting them and showing my face even for a brief moment. Everybody knows I support every business I can if I can. And I serve at church. Oh, I'm not serving right now, but COVID is over, so I go to church and that's it. Not much more to me. I work a lot.
And yes, you do.
I work
Every
a
time I
lot.
call you,
Yeah.
you got your hand in something.
Yeah, I work a lot. Yeah. I was trying to see is that who am I though? I don't know if it's a separation. I don't think it can be. I make it happen when I leave the city and when I detach myself from the business. So I do things. I go out and I comedy and things like that. But
I got you. So
yeah.
you're saying because you are who you are, and I think I understand because I think I'm kind of the same way
Yeah.
actually. You really can't be
Totally. Yeah.
Ladreeka until you're outside of Jacksonville
Yeah.
when
I
nobody,
rest better.
yeah, they can't get to you even if they
Yeah.
wanted to. I
Yeah.
can't say the
Yeah.
date even if they call me to.
Yeah.
So I actually
Yeah.
can.
So I sneak away a lot.
Good.
I check in Jacksonville, but I'm not
Good.
here.
Good. That's good. You need to do that.
Yeah, I do it often.
And that's very, very,
Yeah.
very,
It's important.
very important.
You have to do that so you can regroup.
Keep your mind right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you will.
Yeah. And so you can come
You
up with
will.
another plan.
Because I
Yeah.
know you will.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got to come up with you got to change the time. So you got to come up with another plan and stay vibrant and stay relevant to the industry. So
Absolutely. So now I want to ask a question. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
oh God.
Like I said, I know you've been in business 28 years and counting. So if you, not being funny, can remember back that far.
That's not funny.
Uh,
You trying to say I'm old?
I didn't
The
say
business is
that.
old. I'm
said
fine.
that. You
I'm
said
25 now.
she said that, y'all. I didn't say that.
Business
She
older
called
than me.
herself old. So if you can think back,
Um,
like how did it get started? Where did the
Believe
idea
it or
came
not,
from?
it started in high school. I was doing it to help with my senior expenses. And so I sold cupcakes to the football players and all my fellow classmates.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped and had a career and had children. And then my oldest son needed to go to the what is it? The school patrol. And they wanted all this money right after Christmas. And I was like, okay, I need to make some more money.
Okay.
And I started selling them at my job and in the neighborhood. And then I started looking. I was like, oh, I'm getting a nice little piece of change. I have to relook at this.
Uh-huh.
And then I started selling at the parks and started delivering to fellow student schools. And then I started making some money with it. I was like, okay. So every holiday I started taking off work
Wow.
to take cupcakes to all the different parents' schools for their kids. And then I got hurt at work, and my daughter was like, you got to find something else to do. I was like, what? And then Cupcake Connection was born.
That's crazy. God always has his way.
Yeah, because I was going to school to be a lawyer. Yeah. I'm not quite
I
sure how
can't
this happened.
even imagine you in somebody's courtroom
Listen,
talking about
I was gonna be a lawyer and then a judge. I had plans.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but God thinks it's a comedy when you tell him your plans.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and so that's how I started out at the house. Oh my gosh, I was at the house for years, and then at that time it was illegal to have a business outside of your home to sell to the public. So then they told me I had to get a building, and I got a building.
And 28 years ago,
Yeah.
you got your building.
Yeah.
And Cupcake Connection
Yeah.
is here.
Yeah, and then at that time I was just Cupcake Connection because all I did was cupcakes. And then when I got the building, I added bakery to it and started doing brownies and banana pudding and cake slices and etc. And then I started decorating and I added to the name again.
That's how I go though.
Yeah, you just keep rebranding yourself and just add on to your brand. I didn't want the event center to have the same name because I didn't want to say Cupcake Connection Event Center. That sounded kind of
right.
And you just kind of keep rebranding and keep adding on.
So then after the Cupcake Connection went through its birthing process and its growing process and growing up. First it was a baby, then it was a toddler. Now it's a little teenager. Now it's a grown person.
Grown.
Yeah. And so then you came with the Majestic event complex. What year or how long ago did that start?
Oh, what year is it? 20?
We are in 2020.
Okay. So
soon to be in 2021.
Majestic has been 2 years in. And the need for that was as a baker, I started doing wedding cakes and I just saw that a lot of my clients was having problems finding event space. And it was naturally just the path because I had already started decorating. So naturally, it was the path to open an event center. And then because I'm so busy, I said it needed to be close to my bakery. So two
Right.
doors down, Majestic was born. And yeah, so here we are.
It's just crazy. Like even as I'm listening to you say, first it was Cupcake Connection, and then I started doing bakery, and I went outside the cupcake, so I had to change the name to that. And then I started doing decoration, so I had to change the name again. I want to encourage whoever may be watching and who are you may be in a place where the business might be changing.
Yeah,
And
you got to go with it.
I would imagine
It's a hard one.
you're right.
It's a hard one.
Lord, are you? Do I do this, or this is just a trend? Like, how do I know to actually? You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I think what happens is when it comes up and it's time to make the switch, you have to do it swiftly. Once you have peace in your heart and you and God good and your money, because you need the money.
Absolutely,
You gotta have the money. Once you have those three things lined up, you gotta move. A lot of people spend a lot of times contemplating and praying and talking to people. First of all, don't tell everybody.
Ooh,
That's
say that again.
No one knew about the event center until I was in full-fledged construction and almost done. And if they found out because I was coming out the door.
Gotcha.
I didn't tell many people. Because everybody that's for you is not for you. And so
Absolutely.
You want them to pray along the same lines.
Praying
so,
with you, not praying on you.
Yeah. And so in order for me, I've never did that. And I don't take long to make a decision either. In January, I said I was going to start decorating. In February, I had my first party, and that was the end of that. Yeah, I don't take long.
Long
I didn't
as
even know
God
where to buy
knows.
stuff for.
So long as God knows, long as I know, we
yeah.
good.
I didn't even know where to buy the stuff.
I
don't book the party and everything.
That's a lesson too.
Yeah.
A lot of times we wait until we say, "Oh, now's the right time.
Yeah,
now's the perfect time."
When you have peace, you move.
There's no perfect time.
No,
there's no right time.
No.
God gives you what He gives you, and your job is to go with the vision and allow Him to make the provisions for the vision. I think we get ourselves in trouble trying to wait.
Because if you that theory of I need to get the money right, listen,
right,
the money is never all the way right. And so once you know you have peace, God will work it out.
Exactly.
Because I've had a party every weekend since. So that's when you know you're in the lane. And even if you miss it, because I opened a second bakery. When you miss it in the timing or whatever the reason it is, it's no big deal.
It's no
failure
big deal.
is a part of it.
It is.
It is a part of it. And people have to learn that it's not personal.
And the thing, if you fail, not saying that you want to keep doing it, but the more you fail, the better at getting up you become.
Yeah.
You get better at failing or falling.
And that's something you do quickly too. Because when I opened a second bakery, I don't know, 2005 or something, I can't remember. And in 2 years, I made a decision to close it in 2 weeks. I was just like,
wow.
Yeah, I'm not listening. It don't take that long to make a decision.
Right.
And I didn't ask everybody what they thought about it. I wasn't embarrassed. I wasn't intimidated about what everybody felt. It was my decision, and I closed it for several reasons, and I moved on. You cannot do your business based on the opinions of others.
I definitely agree with that.
You cannot.
And that comes to show you, again, just as 28 years in the business, she know what she's talking about. I don't care what you have to say about it. Anybody who's in business for 28 years, they know a little. She know more than me. I'll tell you that.
I don't know technically. I'm technically challenged.
I got you, but there's some things that you have on the inside of you just by you being in business for two. Okay, so I got started 6 years ago.
Okay,
so when you put it in those terms, a 28-year-old person,
got you,
just by them being 28, knows more than a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, kudos to you. A lot of businesses don't even make it to 6.
Because let alone 3-year failure.
Yes, they say 3 years is the mark that if you're gonna shut down, that you're gonna shut down.
But I think for me, I went in with business with the mindset I was not gonna borrow money. I was not. I advise people, if that's what you choose to do, that works great. But I'm gonna tell you something. That money comes due.
Yeah.
whether your business is doing well or not. They want their money.
Yes.
And for me, I was like, okay, God, you want me to do this? You need to send the money.
Yep.
And I have not borrowed money. I will struggle through it before I borrow money.
Yes.
And I'm not saying it's been easy, but that's not what he promised.
Even if you'd have borrowed money and they gave you $200,000, guess what?
Yeah.
It still wouldn't have been easy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
no.
that's not the factor in whether it's going to be easier.
Yeah, and you have to really determine what you want to do, because everyone said I could not open a bakery without a display case. And I don't have a bakery. I don't have a display case.
All them wrong.
Yeah, I don't have a display case in my bakery. People come in there like, well, what a cupcake.
Look, I wonder, those people, are they in business? Are they still in business? Don't name no names.
I won't call them out.
But you know who you are.
You just gotta. You cannot listen to the opinion of others. You cannot.
Yes.
You listen to your household.
Yeah.
Whoever's in your household, your spouse. I get spiritual counseling. I always get my pastors, whoever I'm under, to pray. And I pretty much don't tell anybody else.
That's it.
I pretty much.
You'll know
when tell them, when they find out I'm already moving.
Yep.
I'm almost done.
It. Yeah.
Yeah. If they find out by happenstance, it might not be. It's not. Yeah, they just saw me coming out of somewhere.
That's good.
A new shirt on my back or something.
Yeah, that's good.
You have to keep those things, and it's not just necessarily you don't trust anybody. It's just it's best for you to work out all the kinks before you get done to make your move.
So before we keep going, I want to acknowledge a couple of people. Yvonne Milton, hello, sweetie. How are you? Valeria, hello.
Hey, that's a photographer. Hey, honey. Girl, I need a headshot. JC, I'm supposed to have a headshot being in business
for 28 years.
I don't have a headshot. I just want to pick on Facebook.
No. Diddy Coffee, shout out to you.
Oh, hey Diddy, what's up? He's a
look,
promoter, dude.
He said, he said, my cowboy sister, great place, great product, and it is Diddy Coffee certified platinum status boss lady moves.
You know what? I'll take that. I will take that. Because everybody throw that camera around. And let me tell you.
Yeah.
Boss is it's a hard one to walk in.
Yeah.
You have to make some tough decisions despite how everybody feels.
Miss Kawanda Singletary, how are you? Valeria said, girl, wow. Wow, girl.
Listen, no headshot. Valeria never have had one. Won all kind of awards. I took one picture when I won an award with the Chamber in 2005.
So, Valeria, by the time this show ends, you should be in her inbox.
Listen,
I'm asking you, please be in her inbox.
I'm like, why do I need a headshot?
Because you need a headshot.
Oh, okay.
Because you never know. You need a headshot. Stop playing.
Valeria, he said I need a headshot, boo.
Yes. So, you are a full service bakery, correct?
I am.
Tell me, I know what full service means, and I know what a bakery means, but what is a full service bakery?
A full service bakery is a bakery, in my eyes, that caters to every aspect of bakery. So I do walk-in service. I do every event, the weddings, the birthdays, the baby showers. I am a wholesaler by trade, so probably 80% of my business is wholesaling. I have, how many restaurants was it last time? 26, 28?
I think it's 26.
Oh, no, another one just opened yesterday. So I have 27. Yeah. It's on Fort Carolina.
So 27.
I have 27 restaurants I provide wholesale cakes and banana pudding to. So full service pretty much covers everything. I do not do cookies anymore. I'm over the cookies.
Okay.
But it touches on every aspect. You do everything. And I don't do donuts or breads.
Okay.
But everything else I pretty much do.
And I'm telling you, them things be good.
And it's crazy. So that's what I would call full service. Outside of the fact you can't sit and partake in the building. And that's something I chose to do. Financially, it's not a smart move for me.
Right
because
now.
it changes your... No, I'm not ever.
Ever? Okay.
Because I like to bake in peace. I like to get in my zone. And when you have... I have to answer... Yeah. I already have to answer when they come in and all the calls and the social media, which is a bit much. And then now they're coming in, I got to talk to them, and I just want to bake.
So you do cupcakes, you do cakes, you do brownies, you do banana pudding, peach cobbler.
And things with the alcohol, you got to be grown.
Yeah. Alcohol infused desserts. Um, I don't know if I can do this. Can I name some of the people that you wholesale to?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in Jacksonville at all, on any area in Jacksonville, the Tunis's and you buy a dessert. If you go to the Tunis's and you buy a dessert, that's her dessert. Snappers, her dessert. Jenkins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your desserts. Jump in here. There's so many. I know I'm forgetting them.
Okay, those are all the ones with chains, and then you have
The
Tasty
lemon pepper.
lemon pepper. I have both lemon peppers on
uh-huh.
McDuff and Beaver. Then you have a new chain called Tasty
Yep.
Chicken and Fish.
Mhm.
That's the one that just opened a second one.
Got you.
And then actually a third one because there's one on Myrtle, there's one on Edgewood, and now there's one on Fort Caroline.
Mm.
So I have all of those. Oh, so many. Oh, I'm in Gainesville.
Yep.
Gville in Gainesville. I have Mr. Snappers in Brunswick. I think that's all my.
That, I mean, it's more than that.
I'm
We
trying
just
to think.
can't even list them all because
JVO Arlington, JVO Crab Shack Arlington. I have CJ's right here on Norwood. He's next door to me. I have him too. It's some more. I just have to think about where they are.
I wanted you to name them all because I'm always trying to. I'm looking out for the person who might be listening, for the person who might be watching. Like all your dreams are possible. Everything is possible. If you can think it, it can happen. You just have to work at it and not stop and be consistent.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That sentence you said, a lot of businesses fail because they're inconsistent.
Yeah.
They don't believe in, they switch up things you cannot switch. I switched vanilla extracts about 15 years ago, and the people that were with me before that, they noticed it.
And it's only vanilla extract.
And it was only vanilla
in your
extract.
mind, I know you're probably it's just vanilla. Who's gonna tell?
Well, for me, consistency is everything. And people need to realize how important that is. It doesn't matter. I know a lot of people have plenty of money, way more than me. But if you're inconsistent, you will lose your clientele.
Consistency, I would say, is a big percentage of your success.
Yeah, I would say I would venture to say probably 90%.
Yeah, like for real.
You need to be consistent. And people will tell you, they'll call and they're like, "You making pound cake?" No, because before I'm inconsistent with it, I just won't do it.
Exactly.
I'll be out.
That's a good point. She said before I'm going to pretty much give myself the possibility of being inconsistent, I'll just not do it.
Yeah.
That is powerful. If you're a business owner,
everything.
It is.
It is everything.
If you're a business owner and you're watching, please take heed to what she just said.
Be consistent.
If there's a possibility that you're going to be inconsistent, just don't do it.
Customers will understand that. For me, baking is in my heart. And so I don't bake when I'm angry. If I'm really, I'm always tired, but if I'm exhausted, I won't bake certain things because it'll come out differently.
Right.
Same recipe.
Right.
But will come out differently.
Absolutely.
So I won't bake then. And my customers will tell you, I don't have any pound cake today, baby. They're like, why? And so a product change, and some things you just can't help. And so I think about 3 years ago, the key lime product changed, and I could not get the same product.
Gotcha.
I took it totally off my menu.
Gotcha.
Totally off.
I'd rather do it correct if I'm not going to do it.
I took it off for like almost a year and a half, and it was a disaster. Y'all were really angry. Y'all, oh, Jesus. They were really, really upset. But they appreciated the fact that when I brought it back correctly.
Right.
And consistency.
I'm having a flashback. Like,
ooh, it was ugly. It was listen. Y'all get kind of rowdy. They were upset. But you gotta be consistent. And I'm gonna tell you guys, people take it for granted. But when you go to somewhere and you taste something and you go again and it tastes different, put yourself in the customer's shoes.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want that, so do not provide that to your customers.
Right.
Oh, it's not a big deal. Yes, it is.
It is.
It is a major deal. I have the same pound cake recipe I've had for 28 years. I do not switch. I don't.
And what I do like before we get to the next point, what I do admire, and I actually almost look up to you in this manner. You use, out of all the dessert companies and bakeries that are out here, there are a lot.
Yes, it's a lot now.
But you stick to the traditions. You stick to the old school. Like I was at the shop one day and you're like, no, I only use cream cheese for this and I only use this icing for that. I ain't never switching it up. If they want it from me, if they want it, they gotta go somewhere else. Yeah. Like I love that stance that you take.
Yeah, and I think I think I'm an old school baker, and I think that's why, because I came up under the older people, and so a lot of stuff is old school. So they have some great bakers out there. Kudos to all you guys.
Yeah.
But that's their thing,
Right.
and I'm okay with that. So when they say, "Well, can you put all these Snickers on top of a cupcake?" No,
Right.
no.
And that's actually what sets you apart.
Yeah,
That's actually what keeps you consistent.
yeah.
That actually is what
I'll
adding
add
to
some
your
stuff,
brand.
but it will
Yeah.
be. I'm old school, and I try to get with the trends.
Yeah.
But certain things I'm just not gonna do. And so you're right. It's a choice, you know. And there, and you have a choice to just go somewhere else. And it's about probably 19 different bakeries.
Yeah.
In the city now. You can go to them, and
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Absolutely.
Because I'm old school, so y'all come to me for the old school stuff, you know.
Aaron Woodson, thank you for checking in. My brother, Chef Shelly, she was on the show last week. Thanks for checking in.
Did you, Chef Shelly? Did you cook tonight?
Look, she said, "I hear you. Bakers have to come right." That's what Chef Shelly said.
Yeah, you do.
Absolutely,
you really, really do.
That's what's up. So, you we know you have the full service bakery. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the full service event center.
Okay, so what happened is I knew I was going to open one just over the years. I just didn't know when. And when the opportunity came, I decided to do it. Over the years, I don't think people realized what I was doing when I did it. So I would ask caterers and chefs to come cook. I would go to parties where DJs were DJing and just learn other parts of the industry. Not to where I'm overstepping when they come in, because I won't do that. I won't overstep my lane. But then I know stuff. I know they need power cords. I know they need this and they need these things. And so I made sure that for my preferred vendor list is very strong. If I say go to somebody, I'm very anal. So if I say go to them, they go to them. I have tried them and put them to the fire. If I say go to someone, trust me. They went through it to pass me. So go to them. So I have, we can do DJ servicing. We can do catering. Mm-hmm. I know how to cook. So that's not an issue. I just don't cook unless I have to. And then there are times I have to. So we do balloons, and I outsource a lot of things. I like to bring other small businesses in. That's good. And because everybody, you can't take all the money. That's good. It's enough for all of us out here to eat. Yep. So I have 2 helium tanks and balloons for days. I very rarely do my own balloon service. I use 2 other balloon service companies to do all my balloons because it hurts my hands and I need my hands to crack eggs. So I don't want to put any strain on them. My son is a DJ. And so when he's not available, I have other DJs, and then I have bartenders on point, and security guards, and what else? Oh, of course, the cakes.
Chef Shelly said, "I'm here now." What question did you have for Chef Shelly?
Did you cook? I'm hungry. What did you cook? You need to reach out to me. I need to eat every day.
What you need to have is that salsa that she made for me when I interviewed them last week.
Wait, you ain't telling about no food?
She made some salsa. If she's still watching, she know I'm talking. She know what I'm talking about.
Okay, listen.
It was so good.
And you didn't even invite me. I don't.
It was on the. I didn't know either. I showed up to do the show, and she had a whole table spread.
So you trying to say I was making a dessert spread? Is that what you're trying to say?
I was. If you wanted to, that would have been really, really good for the people, and even better for me because I could like.
I know, right? I got you. We can go down there afterwards.
I know.
And then what else we do? Oh, and we decorate. And that was just me just seeing. For me, everybody does their business how they do it. For me, I don't want to be a very expensive business. I want to be economical, something that someone can afford. And for that, that's what made me successful. The 400% profit is not what does it. Right. It is the 60 or the 50% profit where someone can come to me 4 times a year, 6 times a year versus only once every 5 years.
I'd rather get the 6 different events that you're going to do than just the one event.
Right. And never see you again because I charge you so much.
Right.
And I'm not knocking anyone. Your price point is your price point.
Right.
For me, that is just something that me and God talked about early on. If he is my provider, he is.
Flat out. I love that.
my businesses are a resource that he uses to get to me, but when I get families, I get from the baby shower and I keep them forever. And
See?
everybody in the family comes to me.
So that's good.
And so that's what you need.
That's good. So, before we go to the next portion, are you currently looking for employees for either the Cupcake Connection or Majestic Event Complex? I just always ask everybody that just
Well,
in case.
I am. But let's be clear. I smile and kiki, but I'm
Tell
you have to work.
Yeah.
Me and my son are the top bakers, and no one will work harder than we do. And so I don't really. It's a fast-paced business. It's ever changing. You stay on your feet, and you have to move.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't want slothful people.
She made tacos. Oh, she made vegan tacos.
What do you mean, no meat?
I don't know, but if they tacos nonetheless.
Oh, that's what she made for today.
That's what Chef Shelley said.
Is she bringing them to me? What you talking about?
So you on your way, Chef Shelley? That's what she said.
Right, 5870 Norwood Avenue.
Bring it up for me and the producer as well, please.
But since he ate last week, you just bring it all to me and I'll tell him about
it.
Hey.
Won't forget. No, but never mind. We don't want any.
That ain't right. 874-5101. You can call me directly. He'll be going in about 30 minutes.
And don't be mad at him.
Yes, because you did not share.
She'll be calling on the phone, talking about crunch. Can you guess what I'm eating?
Right.
Tacos.
Right, with your salsa that you
right,
because I'm petty. Yeah. So I would say you can send me your information because I will be looking to hire again. I try not to change my crews that often.
Mm-hmm.
I don't micromanage. You're an adult. Everything we do is consistent. It's the same thing. So you have to move your body. So I don't like slothful people because I'm not slothful. And I'm gonna make sure you get your money, but you need to make sure you work. Listen,
she gonna get you your money. Make sure you're doing what you need to get to earn your money. That's what she just said.
So you can send me resumes if you would like to my email address. I'll look them over.
What's your email address?
Info like information, info at yourcupcakelady.com.
Okay, I was gonna wait to do this, but since we're here, go ahead and plug everything. Tell them your address, your phone number. All that kind of stuff. So if you're watching, this is how you get in contact with her.
It's best to call my cell phone because the shop phone, it rings a lot and I don't know where it is half of the time.
Okay.
And because I'm baking, I like my headset to be on. So my cell phone number is 904-874-5101. I'm not a normal baker, so do not call me early in the morning. That's my baking time. So my hours are from 1 to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay, cool deal. So I'm looking at some more comments. Autumn Redding, thank you for joining us, Miss Nikki Farmer. Hey, how are you, Miss Nikki?
Hey, Nikki.
I am doing
Does
something.
Nikki cook? Yeah, y'all cook. Y'all need to sound off because I'm hungry.
Tanya Thomas, hey there, sweetie.
Wait, Tanya Thomas. I know Tanya Thomas.
You were just at her shop. She's over her grandma.
Oh, hey, boo, listen, did my shirt come in?
Crazy self.
I was like, I know Tanya Thomas. I know that name.
So we're going live from like multiple different pages, and that's why you see me jumping from different pages and trying to make sure everybody is heard and all that kind of stuff. So now that first kind of segment is out of the way, let's go ahead and pay a couple more bills. We're going to go ahead and start talk about our sponsors again. The first sponsor is Blue Skies Foundation, home of Authors in Art, Survivors Unite, and Jack's Entrepreneurs and Leaders. Their motto is there are always, and I do mean always, blue skies ahead. Up next, we have the one and only Miss TK Overby Business Consulting, ran by the one and only Tiffany Overby. Get your websites, graphics, and business coaching all in one stop. They believe in building your brand, serving your business. As for Tiffany, the number is 904-712-9707, or feel free to visit them online at tkoverbyconsulting.com. And if you haven't made the connection, see what I did there? Yeah. So if you haven't made the connection, the Cupcake Connection is actually one of our dedicated sponsors every week. The number is 904-874-5101. If you want the best desserts in a one-shop party stop, give them a call. The number is again 904-874-5101. They have
No,
linen.
5101.
I'm sorry, 5101. Yes, absolutely. They have linen rental, decor, and centerpieces, and just ask for the Cupcake Lady. She'll know why you're calling. Just tell her we sent you. She'll know what it's about. And then last but not least, Majestic Event Complex. This is an event center with options to add decor, DJ services, desserts, and photography. They have wedding planning services in that you can get from them as well. And this is a performance and event venue. Just give them a call. The number is 904-299-5111, and they will get you taken care of. If you are just tuning in, you are tuned into another episode of the Mind Your Business with the Architect Show, where we make it our business to celebrate your business. We are sitting here with the one and only, the lovely, the fabulous, the brilliant. I don't even know enough adjectives to say, Miss Ladreeka Cupcake Lady Atwater.
Hey, y'all.
So we're gonna move moving right along because we are already 40 minutes in. It's easy. Yeah. So I don't even know if we're gonna get to all the talking points, but it's okay.
Okay.
The next thing that we want to talk about is your part in the Blue Skies Foundation, not the Blue Sky, Jackson Entrepreneurs and Leaders. You're on the team, right? The admin
I am.
team. How is that? How did that happen? What is it doing for you? All that good stuff.
How did it happen? Well, Jay had asked for me to, he asked for people to sign up to be an admin, and then he forgot about me, guys. Listen.
I knew she was gonna bring it up.
So he said, "Hey, I need some admin. Y'all interested?" So I inboxed him like everybody else. And then next thing I know, I see something say, "Hey, here are the new admins." I called him. I said, "My name ain't on there." You said,
and did
you got to remind people what they say to you. Now I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember when you say something, there's something I want to do.
I was driving. I think I was on my way to a meeting, and I get a phone call from her, and I hadn't talked to her in a while. So of course I pick it up. I'm like, I hope nothing is wrong.
Right?
What you
calling
me for?
Hey, what's up?
Man,
she was like, "Look, dude,
she chewed me out so
good." I did. Yeah, I did. Everybody that knows me know I tell you just what it is.
She said I was the first one
to answer and respond. I don't even know who these extra people is. Yeah, I was a little perturbed by that.
So, what do you feel you add to the group or to the team?
Well, I think for me, why I really wanted to be in the group is I wanted to be an administrator on a group that allows the freedom to promote your businesses without all these rules. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And so we have freedom to say whatever we want to say as often as we want to say it. We're businesses. We do not have time to remember what's a good thing to do because you have to try to promote when you can.
Right.
And so for me, if I think of something, I need to just go ahead and tell somebody. And so I wanted to be a part of a group where I could have some say in that. As far as what I know works. I came under the Chamber of Commerce and other organizations that's been in business for hundreds of years. And so for me, I knew I could bring some stuff to the table where we won't have this training that's so boring.
Right.
And we can be knowledgeable and have fun. And we have fun. Listen.
You can't tell. If you can't tell.
We had a Halloween party. I was not ready. I was Wonder Woman, y'all. But y'all, you have to be able to unwind as a business owner and network effectively where people can remember you.
Yeah.
And so you guys, y'all listen, y'all can't just suck all this stuff in. Y'all got to participate when we have events, because every time we see in the groups, well, what can I do? How can I do this? And my business is not growing, but you're not participating in anything.
So can I chime in right there? If you're watching, this is no hit against anybody, but this is one of the worst things that could happen. So we just had the taking care of business workshop.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit against it. You might not.
And it was so phenomenal. The information and it was just extraordinary.
Yeah.
Do you know, like the next day, 2 days later, even 3 days later, people were in my inbox. Well, when are you gonna do the next one? Well, it ain't even been 7 days. I just did one. Right. So how can you ask when we doing the next one? And you knew we were doing the first one and didn't think.
Let me say this to the business owners.
And we love you. I'm not coming against anybody.
Well, I'm gonna come against you. Okay. So let me say this to the business owners. You have to put in your business knowledge. You cannot expect everybody to just answer questions for you and you don't do any of your own legwork. we brought educational things that you need to grow your business.
Yeah.
You guys have to partake of this stuff. Let's be clear. The class that we charged y'all $25 for, I paid $50 for that.
Yeah.
At the chamber per class, and we gave y'all like 9 classes in one.
Yes.
It took me years to get some of that knowledge.
Yep.
And so a lot of businesses are at a stalemate because you're not knowledgeable. And then you need to take advantage of these networking events we have, all of these things that we're putting on, because you're saying, well, there's nobody's doing anything to help our businesses.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. You're not partaking of it. Like, we have several businesses that promote all the time on our page, but the ones that don't are the ones that are complaining that our group is not doing anything.
Right.
Where you're not doing anything.
Right.
The ball is in your court.
Yeah.
We're giving you the platform. We're giving you the knowledge that we have. You need to come to the classes that we're putting on for you to be educated. You need to come to the networking events. You go everywhere else you want to go.
And you're right.
Everywhere else. And so for me, I'm in business as long as I am because I believe in knowledge.
Right.
And every person I know that has been in business a long time, they keep educating themselves. I have a hairstylist that's been in business 30 years. She continues to educate herself. She takes classes all the time, several times a year, so she can keep learning things.
Right.
And so for you guys to say, well, my business ain't growing, you ain't posting.
Yeah.
You ain't talking. You ain't
not,
asking questions. You're not engaging.
Yeah.
You're not networking. You don't come to anything that we're hosting. You're making excuses, but you go everywhere else.
And we even have facilitators come, like this last one.
Like that dude.
SBDC
that's like a
$250
speaker.
Yes.
That was willing to give us a discounted rate to help you guys.
Yes.
Let's be clear. We're not doing this for us. I'm in business. I'm good. And every last one of the administrators that's in this group, we're all in business.
Right.
We're not brand new. We didn't wake up yesterday and start a business. We're trying to help you guys grow your business.
Absolutely.
We want you to be successful business owners. We're here to help you with information, but we're not going to take you to the fountain and push your head in there to drink.
That's what we're not going to do.
And so when we have these classes, you guys need to partake of them.
Yes.
Put it on your calendar and you need to get there.
And we're not just haphazardly throwing things together.
We're spending some time on it.
Where
they are, because I'm baking.
But for this last one, we actually took a poll in the group and said, hey, what do y'all want to learn? What day do y'all want to do it? And it was literally sculpted and catered to the clients that we received.
And y'all just did, the numbers should have been, we should have had the door where it was a capacity. Yeah. And so I say this to you guys, and Jay, he puts it really nicely, me not so much. Y'all need to get it together.
So that's what she adds to the team. She's still answering that question. What did she add to the team?
Yeah. Oh, I'm saying that. Yeah. But y'all listen, because I'm not a person that, like, you got some people that be like, well, it's me. It's gonna be okay. I be like, look, get it together. You got about 6 minutes to bounce about up. Because you don't have time to do that as a business owner. Yeah. The world is gonna pass you by while you're sitting there wondering, well, how do I do an LLC? We tried to tell you, you didn't come.
We actually told you how to do LLC, sole proprietor, nonprofit,
everything,
S Corp, C Corp,
for $25.
And you got food
for $25.
And the material presented came in the package.
And comedy show, because we're funny,
man.
And comedy show started what, $50?
Yeah,
right.
So you got all that in one in one.
You guys really need to,
and it was only $25.
We're not a group that just talks.
We say that to say stay tuned when you see these workshops coming out. Get out there and get your ticket. It's not for us per se. Yes, we do learn things, but this is for you all. This is what you all said you wanted. So we're presenting it and we're doing it for you all. So the next time that we got something coming out, which is, I think the next one is not going to be until the new year. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have my notes in front of me, but it's in January. So you got to pay attention to the page, and when it comes out, you got to sign up. That's
don't
the
be
only
lay
way.
Members like they say in church.
That's the only way
just
you're
take it
gonna
on
grow.
the word. You need to put something out. Don't be lay
Only
members.
way you're gonna grow. Nikki Farmer said yes. Education is the key. Carlish, she said truth. That is yes. And then Autumn said yes. So you guys are all agreeing with what we're saying. So the next time that we put this out there, you guys should be one of the attendees. And we're not going to beg you. We're just going to say this is what it is. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. And the people that do come, we know that they value education and knowledge. Okay.
And the other part to it is, a business owner, let me say this to you. You cannot just hoard it all in. You cannot. When we have these nonprofit events, you have to participate. The reason why I'm blessed for 28 years, I give back. I give back, and the Lord blesses what I put out there. So when we have these events, we had the toy drive, we had the back to school drive. Now we're getting ready to have the toy Christmas giveaway drive thing, where we're blessing all these kids.
That's next
Let's
month.
be clear: you have to give back to people.
Yeah.
You are fortunate enough to be breathing and have things of your own. You need to give back. The Lord blesses you for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
we should be jam packed at the next one. I'm gonna get y'all. Like for real, I'm gonna get y'all.
Either you want it or you don't. Yeah. Either way, we're gonna be here, and I ain't trying to be funny, and I'm gonna move on when I say this. We ain't hurting. We good. We ain't asking for the class like you all are. So when it comes out, take advantage of it, and that's just plain and simple.
And even the networking event, we put these things on to just unwind, and so you can know businesses and connect from business to business. There are enough people in our group that we don't have to go outside the group for anything.
There's 3,000 members
and growing by the wayside. So you guys need to participate in that, and you're supposed to be doing business to business anyway, because everybody else does.
Yeah,
Nikki. We need to do better.
Nikki said, "I'll be there. I'm in it." Okay,
all right, Nikki.
And I'll make sure I'm going to send you, because I know Nikki. She's in my. We graduate next month with our certification in business coaching.
Oh, look at y'all growing.
Right. So
that's what I'm talking about.
We're growing. So I'm not saying nothing that I'm not already doing.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Nikki, I'll make sure you have the information for the next one for sure, because I know that we talked and I know that you can benefit from it. So we're gonna move right along. I'm gonna skip over the last points because we're running out of time, but this is my favorite part.
Oh, Father.
I
think I'm scared.
The show. That's what everybody always says.
Oh, I don't know. Right. I'm scared. Somebody tell me what he finna do.
So we're gonna we call so silly. We call this segment the Think Fast with the Architect segment.
Help, Lord.
Okay. Absolutely, Nikki. Absolutely.
Help, Lord.
Think Fast with the Architect. So I'm gonna ask you a series of questions.
Okay.
And your job is to not think too long, just to blurt out the answers.
All right.
Nothing on here is
I
really.
Need a buzzer?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You ready? This is not game. This is not game for new.
You know I like to win. You know I hate losing.
Who you gonna win? You gonna beat yourself?
Yes. You should be competing against yourself to be a better you.
You're so crazy.
Listen, that's a
you
word.
Heard that's a
That's a word.
You heard that.
Be a better you. Come on, I'm ready.
All right. So
come on, girl, get it.
You ready? Yeah. Wait, what you just do? Did you just? Now don't do that.
Let's talk to yourself. Listen, don't listen to me. You better talk to yourself. Now you answer yourself. Don't answer yourself. No, you do that too. Just don't do it in front of people.
Then you just crazy behind closed doors.
Right. That's okay. Look, it takes crazy to be an entrepreneur.
All right. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. First question is: what is the weirdest talent that you have that no one knows about?
The weirdest talent, Lord. I don't know if it's a talent. I'm a clown. I do a lot of
we know that. Everybody knows that. That's it. The answer. The question was that nobody knows about.
Weirdest.
Nothing?
No, I can't whistle. I want to know how to whistle.
Okay, next question. 3 words to describe yourself.
Dominant, persevering, determined.
I'd agree with all 3. What animated character did you or do you have a crush on?
Animated?
Yes.
Ooh. He-Man. By the power of grace, God. Okay. I have the power.
You're so silly.
That was my cartoon.
Okay. What's the worst lie you ever told your parents?
I didn't do it.
They knew that was the last one. As you said, the I part, they knew it. What is the sexiest animal?
Ooh. A lioness.
Okay.
You see how she walks? She
strutting.
Yes, sir.
Weirdest nickname you've ever had?
Pooh.
Pooh?
Yes.
Oh, like Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, just Pooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
If weird. You could have a free service, what would it be? A business analyst or a business plan creator?
A free service? Like I'm giving it to them for free?
No, they're giving it to you for free.
What? Say the trust.
Would you rather have a free business analyst or a free business plan creator?
Business plan creator.
Okay. If your life was a movie, what would it be called?
You go, girl.
I like it. What do you wish you were really good at that you're not?
Oh man, the simple stuff. Like I can do complicated stuff. I can't do simple stuff.
Like what?
Like they have this little balloon thing that sizes balloons. and it's in a queue. I can't break that down.
Oh,
A little kid had to come
poor
do
little
it.
tink tink.
Listen, I cannot do simple stuff. I can do complicated stuff.
What is the best way to keep an employee? Acknowledge their contributions or pay them what they believe they're worth?
Acknowledge your contribution.
Absolutely. What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? People are watching.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know where your mind was going, but I felt it. I felt it.
It was somewhere back. Hold on, bounce now. Say this again.
Should we just skip that question? What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Woke up and started a business in 2 days.
That's what everybody always says.
Yeah.
What if you could time travel, would you go back in time or would you go into the future?
Oh, the future. I wouldn't go back.
Okay. What is the last show that you binged watched?
Ooh, Blacklist.
Blacklist?
Blacklist.
Blacklist. Oh, that's a good one.
Red.
That's always a good one.
Oh, Red is good.
I think they got a spinoff of that one too.
Yeah, they do, but it ain't like Red. Red
I got
killer.
you.
He's
All
so
right.
good.
Last question. What habit are you most proudest that you broke?
The habit that I'm most proud of that I broke. The ability not to snap somebody's neck when they make me mad.
The jury is still out on that one, actually. I don't think that she's all the way mastered at 100%.
Well, I don't take a long time to get over it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Like I used to be real petty.
I ain't there.
Yeah. I used to be real. Well, I mean, when I'm done with you, I'm done. But I used to not talk to you. Now I will talk to you.
Oh, even when after you're done.
Yeah,
I got
talk
you.
to you.
I got you.
I
Well, that's
just wouldn't
good.
talk to you no more.
That's good. So that concludes the Think Fast with the
Y'all
architect
should have
segment.
warned me. I wasn't ready.
I love it. That's my favorite part. So before we get out of here, let me just mention the sponsors one last time. That is Blue Skies Foundation, TK Overby Business Consulting, Cupcake Connections, and the Majestic Event Complex Center. Before we get out of here, I would like you to plug yourself just one last time. If they need to get in contact with you, because we may have some people that just joined,
Okay.
how can they get in contact with you?
The bakery is 904-874-5101. The event center is 904-299-5111. They both ring to the same cell phone. So
Okay. Email, website?
website www.yourcupcakelady.com. Email www. Is it www with that? Oh,
no,
info@yourcupcakelady.com.
And then on Facebook, she's
my government name, because I didn't know what I was doing when I first started. So Ladreeka Atwater, but I have a business page too, Cupcake Connection Bakery and Majestic Event Complex.
Absolutely. So
my Instagram is Cupcake Lady 1.
Cupcake Lady 1 Instagram.
Yeah.
You just got that.
No, I bet he had it. Let y'all know I'm the number one cupcake.
What we did?
I don't know. This sounded good.
Okay. All right. All right. So if you're watching and you have a business that you have started and you want to be a guest on the show, or if you would like to be a sponsor of the show, or maybe you want to book me to come and speak at your event or be the MC of the event or whatever the case may be, if your answer was yes to any of those questions, please do give me a call. The number is 904-701-8774, or you can email us at MYB, that stands for Mind Your Business, myb.architect@gmail.com. We would love to connect with you, your audience, and your followers. We will be airing the show either on a Wednesday or a Thursday until the end of the year. Come 2021, it will go to Wednesdays only at 7 p.m. So please adjust your notifications so that you do not miss anything that we have going on. So we will see you all next week. We're going to, we actually won't see you next week. Next week is a holiday. So we're going to take that time off so that we can spend with our family and things like that. But we will be here the Thursday, the week after that, where we will have the one and only Miss Felicia Wright in the building of Magani LLC. We can't wait to have her in place. So I just want to remind everybody that you're tuned into the Mind Your Business show, where we make it our business to celebrate your business. Good night. See you all next week.
Bye, y'all. Oh, listen, I got to say something.
Go ahead.
Hey, y'all got to call me to put your cake orders in for Thanksgiving because I'm getting ready to close the door for it.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, your window is ticking away.
Well, there you go. You heard it here. So before we get out of here, we just want to remind everybody who's watching, everybody who's listening, mind your business.
Your business, your business, your business, your business, your business, your business, your. We still on there?